to thee, Thane of Glamis.
All hail Macbeth.
There is a tremendous amount of superstition in the theater world when it comes to Shakespeare's Macbeth. But Kate Harriet can be forgiven for being a believer, since she says she saw the curse of the Scottish play in action once while backstage after its name had been mentioned.
We heard something happening above us. We both kind of took one little half step back to see what it was, and then the pipe crashed down right where we had been standing, and it was like not a tiny piece of pipe. It would have cracked both of our heads open, so it was hard not to connect those two things.
Charlie Peters, who co-stars with Harriet in Embrace Theatre's production of Macbeth, hasn't had any similar close calls, but still maintains what he calls a healthy respect for the legend.
I'm not as superstitious, but I'm also very respectful, and that's something where I pride myself on not saying the name of the play, because it's a respect thing, right? There's a huge theatrical tradition about that.
While the stars of the show are keen to follow that tradition associated with Macbeth, very little about the rest of their production is in keeping with how the play is normally seen. First off, Harriet plays the title male character, in some ways a response to the fact that in Shakespearean times, female roles were typically played by men.
I'm not putting on a beard or trying to make myself look it's not about how well I can transform myself into a man. It's just about getting some of the girlish behavior out of the way so that the story can be told the way that it was written.
Also different is the script itself, which has been abridged into a 70-minute version, leading to a much faster pace than typical productions.
It really emphasizes the thriller aspect of the play. Everything comes right one thing on top of the other, and it becomes really fast-paced, which is, I think, exciting for an audience to see the speed and the intensity that is in this play.
The story still stitches itself together well, so if you're familiar with the play, you won't be disappointed. If it's something that you're new to, it's a more high-paced version of the show, so that can be more exciting for an audience, especially a lot of the schools that we're bringing in. We're hoping to really excite some of those high school students who are currently studying that piece of theater.
The play will be performed for several groups of students as part of its run, thanks to support from sponsors and AKA Artist Run, where it is being staged. Peters agrees that the pace of this version should be particularly appealing to younger audiences, but adds that it's also fun for the 5 actors, who are each bringing multiple characters to life.
It means we exit and change a costume and come on another way, and it's exciting for the actors as well to have that workout, really, of going from character to character to scene to scene to scene really quickly and intensely. So that's a lot of fun.
Macbeth runs at AKA Paved Event Space through November 15th. For more information, visit embracetheatre.ca. For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Simon Hyatt.